coming out, but he was pretty nimble in the end. He's raced enthusiastically through the first half mile as Risk in the Ground leads them to the first of three fences over in the back straight. From Blue King Daru, and Ganyami, and the form is mighty. Rain now sweeping across the track. So they go to the middle fence in the back straight first time. Risk in the Ground, Blue King Daru gave that plenty of daylight. Less so Ganyami down on the inner, who brushed through it. The form is mighty just last the four, and they now face the open ditch at the end of the back straight. Risk in the Ground comes up well. Blue King Daru nimble, agile in second, and then Ganyami. And the form is mighty hasn't really gone with the fluency of the other three in the early part of the race, and at various stages he's having to be kidded and cajoled along just to keep up in last place. Down the side of the course, the spread fence. Risk in the Ground over Blue King Daru. Ganyami a couple of lengths away in third, and then the form is mighty, and they swing on in to complete a circuit of the Paul Ferguson's jumpers to follow intermediate chase. And Risk in the Ground and Tristan Durrell leading Harry Cobden aboard the prohibitively priced favourite Blue King Daru, who's away to the left, rising. Ganyami through it in third place, parted the birch, and again chased along. The form is mighty. On now to fence 9 before a further circuit. Risk in the Ground over Blue King Daru, Ganyami in touch in third, but it's becoming an increasingly tough struggle, it would seem, for the form is mighty in fourth place, 5 or 6 lengths further back, as Risk in the Ground leads them left-handed once more. Stalked by Blue King Daru. Ganyami, and then a break to the form is mighty. Off up the side of the course they go then, on to the 10th. Risk in the Ground, with Blue King Daru sitting on his tail, and Ganyami slipstreaming the leading half of the field. The form is mighty, hasn't lost any further ground, but he's still 5 lengths behind the others, as his stablemate Risk in the Ground leads them into the wings of this plain fence. Risk in the Ground comes up well, gets away from it quickly. So too Blue King Daru. Ganyami in third, and a gap to the form is mighty. Into the back straight. And the line of 3 fences that await them across there, culminating in the open ditch once again. Risk in the Ground, over quickly from Blue King Daru. Ganyami's jumping is becoming a little erratic now as the pressure is applied. He's dropped 5 lengths off him in third, and a similar break back to the form is mighty. Midpoint in the back straight. Blue King Daru long there when almost coming up size. Risk in the Ground. And these two now look to have the race between them as they go to the open ditch. Blue King Daru hustled up on the inner of Risk in the Ground into the wings of the open ditch. Each jump it pretty well. They come away from it quickly. Clear now of Ganyami, and Cobden shakes up Blue King Daru, just trying to get to grips with Risk in the Ground. Racing on down the side of the course towards the third last. Risk in the Ground. Blue King Daru being asked for more. Still over a length between them, heading towards the final turn. Couple of fences to jump in the straight, and then the dash to the line, and it's Risk in the Ground, and Blue King Daru is now working harder to come and have a crack at the pace setter. Risk in the Ground, first in line for the judge, cornering well. Blue King Daru away to the left, Cobden crouching low. Risk in the Ground in tight to the second last, but still had a lead of over a length. Blue King Daru is having to work harder still, down to the final fence. Risk in the Ground, piling it on from Blue King Daru at the last. Risk in the Ground comes up well, gets away from it quickly. Blue King Daru inching a bit closer on the run to the line. Risk in the Ground all out, but is staying on grimly and clinging on. Risk in the Ground beats Blue King Daru, miles clear of Ganyami. The form is mighty, will complete in fourth.